2024 Fantasy Football. Go Hard. Fantasy Football League. Hosted by yours truly, Big Fee the GOAT, aka the last boss, aka your worst nightmare. We had a good draft this year. Thanks for everybody showing out. I don't remember coming home, and apparently you guys all came over, so kudos. I just want to do a quick recap of the draft and a season preview. At the end, I'm going to pick my favorite, who I think is going to win. According to ESPN, they do the projections and everyone goes off that, and they all think they're going to win when they're on top. Number one team is G Money, the rookie. She got rated number one by ESPN. She had a pretty good draft. She got the Hurts and AJ Brown stack. Isaiah Pacheco, who he's a stud. He's going to be good. I'll probably try to trade for him. Got a couple other guys on there. She got White, Laporta, decent tight end. Probably one of the top ones this year. Don't see a lot of holes on her team. Zay Flowers is pretty good. I'm going to call a wild card on every team. Her wild card is Deontay Johnson. Is he going to be a target monster in Carolina? That's her flex.
That's pretty good.
I don't know about the rest of her bench, though. I think she's a little thin, but she got a good starting lineup. So, second team, ESPN projected to be number 2 is Don't Be Afraid to Trade, Brock. He's already living up to his name. He sent me one trade. Apparently he's sending other trades. Apparently all of you are sending trades to each other already, so.
Bruh.
Yeah. I guess you guys had good drafts. I like his team. He's like sneaky stacked on this one with Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews as his tight end. He picked up JJ, good old Justin Jefferson, who I think is his wild card. Is he going to be that dude, offensive player of the year, with Sam Darnold throwing? I don't think so.
Bruh.
If he is, though, hey, look out for this team, because that's like his only really wild card. He got Kyron Williams and Kenneth Walker III, who that's a good combo, pretty decent combo at running back. Tank Dell, Christian Kirk, very solid at wide receiver with JJ. That's a solid group. Devin Singletary is pretty solid on his bench. His whole bench is pretty solid if when you look at it. Devin Singletary sticks out to me. He's going to get the opportunity in New York with no Saquon. You got to roll with that. It's not bad, Brock. Not bad.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Number 3. Solid top to bottom. Of course, the guy who's there every year in my ear saying he's the champ. But he ain't won shit yet. Eric.
Bruh.
David Aching is his wild card. Running back from Miami. If he could get that shit going, there ain't no stopping his team. I think he got a pretty solid team. Amon-Ra, just stud. I don't know. He got Wilson. Is he going to bounce back? I don't know. Some say yes, some say no. I say no. Super wild card is Jaden Daniels, his quarterback. Of course, that's his little homer pick. Is he going to be that dude like he was in college, Heisman, throwing up numbers, running in touchdowns? That's what you need, a quarterback to run touchdowns in. Those are worth more points than passing touchdowns. So he's got a shot, man. He got 2 on the bench. His bench is solid, too. I'm not going to go into everyone's benches, every pick, but fucking bench is solid. Number 14 is Kittles and Bits. Sean. Wasn't even at the damn draft. Ain't that some shit?
Oh, hell no, man.
But he's got whoever he had draft for him. I called him LOL all night. LOL. I thought it was LOL. It's YOL. YOL. So
Bruh.
LOL's ass. Yeah. He picked a pretty good team for him. I ain't gonna lie. Tyreek Hill, stud. Wide receivers are studs, man. His wide receivers are gonna be tough to beat. Cooper Kupp and Keenan Allen. If those guys like those two they're older, injury prone, that might hold them back. But if they're not, if they're there all year, he's gonna look good. Joe Burrow, quarterback. It's this bounce back year. You know, that dude's hungry. Running backs, he got Derrick Henry, new team. Dude's going for the belt. His wild card is Austin Eckler. Is Eckler going to be that dude in Washington? Is he going to even get a chance behind Brian Robinson? If he's going to get goal line work, that third down passing shit, because it's a PPR, he's going to kill it. Got Travis Kelce, number 1 tight end. Yeah. Dude, the
Hey,
Swift.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. He's not as deep as the other teams. His bench is those top 3 I was talking about earlier. His bench is not as deep, but his starting lineup is pretty fucking solid. Team 5 is a dude who's in the playoffs almost every year. Hasn't crossed that line, hasn't won that belt yet, but he's there. Steve-O. Everybody knows. You see him on that.
Yes.
He got number 1 pick, so Christian McCaffrey. He got his boy Rashad White, favorite player, I guess. Number 1 player on his favorite team. That's my favorite thing to do. Get your fucking favorite team best player. That way at least you're rooting for your boys and they're doing something for your fantasy. His receivers are Pitty, Michael Pittman, Amari Cooper, Watson, Brandon Cooks. That's a solid group. His wild card is Brandon Ayuk. Is he coming back? Is he getting the money? Are they going to trade him? Dude's a stud. McBride at tight end. That's a good pickup. All you little Cardinal fans out there, you already know that dude's pretty damn good. I think he's a little thin at running back on his bench. His quarterback. He drafted Herbert and Matthew Stafford. I think those are the same quarterbacks from last year. So he ain't going to lose much. Number 6 is yours truly. I'm not going to lie. I'm solid throughout, top to bottom.
Yes.
Dak's contract year. I don't know why you guys hate on Dak so much. I'm going to tell you guys why. Take his name out of the business. 4,000-yard passer. 36 touchdowns. Runs touchdowns in. Has one of the best receivers to throw to in the game. No fucking running game. They're going to throw all fucking night. Come on, man. You guys are haters. I got Jonathan Taylor, running back. He's in his prime. 24, 23 years old, something like that. I don't know, maybe a little bit younger. No, it's his prime. This is probably the only year I'll ever use him. Dude's a stud. Other running back, James Cook. Come on now. Bills, no receivers. Dalton Kincaid, James Cook gonna get a lot of dump off, a lot of targets. I got Devontae Adams. I know he's old, but he's fucking reliable. They're gonna pepper him with targets.
Yes.
I love that guy. DK Metcalf could be my wide receiver 1. The dude's ready to break out. 6'10", 320-pound wide receiver. Calvin Ridley. Titans gave him what, $94 million for a year. They're gonna throw that dude the ball. That's a new team. You see the Titans every year. You're always thinking, oh, that's a running team. That's a running team. They got new coaches, new scheme. They're gonna be throwing the ball a lot. Will Levis, is he that dude? They're gonna give him a shot. Pitty, I got Pitts. Now this dude's frustrating fantasy owners for years, man. Kyle Pitts, Atlanta, tight end. Dude, but Desmond Ritter is his quarterback. Marcus Mariota. Come on, man. No one's gonna throw to him. Can't throw downfield. Now he got Kirk Cousins. Arthur Smith, one of the worst freaking fantasy coaches of all time. Got a new coach. I don't even know whose coaches. Don't matter. It's not Arthur Smith. You're gonna be throwing that ball to his ass. Who else do I got? Oh shit, my wild card. Javonte Williams. I don't know how you guys let him fall to me.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's my third running back. If that dude bounces back, man, last year he was coming back from that ACL. He had a whole ACL, MCL, PCL. Knee was tore up. Came back a year later, played a whole year. Man, if you ever watch that dude play, you Bronco fans up there, that dude runs so hard. If I could get him going, man, you guys are fucked. That's my wild card. I got Roma, Dunze, Trevor Lawrence. I mean, my bench is stacked. Yeah, I got a solid team. Look out.
Yes.
Number 7, only dad, Matty Ice, beat me in the fucking third place game last year. He's solid, man. Starting off with his wild card, Anthony Richardson. Like I said, quarterbacks who could run is key. Lamar Jackson, like dudes who run touchdowns in, that's extra points for you. Anthony Richardson's a goal line threat. He might be taking points away from my guy, Jonathan Taylor. It's tough. I don't know about his running backs. A little question mark. Alvin Kamara. I think he's old. I don't like the coach. Spears from Tennessee. Pretty good. So it's like a hit or miss. You got a young guy, got an old ass guy. Got an elite number 1, CD Lamb. Man, I think last year he had Jefferson, and he still made it to playoffs, and Jefferson played like not even half the year. So Matt knows what he's doing over there. Got Olave. Just like I said, don't like the coach. He got 2 Saints on his team. Don't like the coach. I got Smith. Not bad. Could roll with that dude. He has a chance to be great. Jalen Waddle on his bench as well. Another dude, Blake Corum, running back. Who knows? That dude might take Kyron Williams' job. Fucking that coach in LA don't give a shit. He'll give anybody that running back job. We've seen that year after year. His tight end sucks. Cole Kmet. Come on now. Number 18, the other rookie, Sergio, baby back ribs or baby back Gibbs, something like that. Gibbs, it's Gibbs. Baby back Gibbs. Very solid, underrated team. I don't think he should be rated 8. I think he should be higher. Josh Allen is quarterback. Gibbs is solid. Like, he might break out. Aaron Jones, solid. Running back for the Vikings. That's the only thing. Is a badass team. No quarterback over there. Vikings are. Wide receivers, you got Puka. Like, I don't know, man. You guys all like Puka. I don't know. I think he was just victim of circumstances.
Bruh.
Cooper Kupp, he's back this year. Will Puka still get those targets? I don't know, man. His target monster, though, is Terry McLaurin. That dude, they traded away Dotson. They're going to throw the ball. Cliff Kingsbury's out there. They're going to run that air raid. They're going to be throwing the shit out of the ball to fucking... Terry McLaurin is going to be pretty damn good, I bet. That's what I'm saying. Ferguson, Cowboys, all day. That's a good tight end. Solid. Going to have up and downs. Believe me, I watch him a lot. There's big games. There's games he don't do shit. But I think they're going to be throwing a lot in Dallas. His wild card is fucking Malik Neighbors. That dude, man, I watched that show on HBO. Watched him in preseason. That dude's pretty fucking legit. If that dude shows up, then this dude got a solid lineup, solid bench. I'm not going to go into the bench, but solid team all around. Number 9, again, I think is another underrated team. It's the Trevor Jam Boys. This dude, They were bottom of the barrel, had to get a kicker third round. He still ended up with a pretty solid team. Everywhere is solid except his wild card again, quarterback Caleb Williams. What's this dude gonna do? Got to hell of a sporting cast. So Caleb Williams runs touchdowns in too. I don't know, man. The rest of his team, you got Brees Hall, stud. Nico Collins. I mean, I wouldn't have drafted Nico Collins that high. He took a reach. If it works out, it works out. He got Higgins and Rice. Freaking Higgins, Burrow, quarterback. Rice, Mahomes, quarterback. Nico Collins, CJ Stroud, quarterbacks. See, those are fucking three potent offenses, three badass quarterbacks. These are dudes that fucking hit the ball. You got Dalton Kincaid, another good at Josh Allen's #1 receiver, Dalton Kincaid. That's who that is. There ain't no other receivers there. I think Eric can go play receiver over there. The one hole I think is that Stevenson, New England, fucking fantasy purgatory for running backs. I wouldn't fuck with any of those New England players this year. Got a young and solid bench. You look at his bench, it's young, it's solid. Like he's gonna have some flexibility. Pretty good team there, Trev.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Pops is coming in at 10. Of course, who does he got? Patrick Mahomes. Every year, every time you play Pops, you know you're playing Patrick Mahomes. That's basically it. You just hope Mahomes will throw 6 touchdowns that week. I kind of see his stud is Chase, Jamar Chase. I know he's going to play. That dude, man, either you had him, I've never had him, but I've been on the other side of those 3 touchdown games, and that's hard to catch up. Marvin Harrison Jr. should be Kyler Murray's #1 fucking wide receiver. Yeah, we had technical difficulties. This is my first time. My producer is barely on the job, all right? She's new. I don't know why the hell they did this, but they drafted CJ Stroud right after they drafted Mahomes, like a couple rounds later. So, I don't know. I just don't see it. He's thin at running back. DeAndre Swift, new team. We'll see. He's got Harris, who's hurt a lot. Goddard, tight end. David Montgomery. If Gibbs gets hurt, Gibbs always gets hurt. Montgomery will be solid. His wild card, though, Jameson Williams. You ever watch this dude play? Watch him play at Bama. Tore his knee up. Late draft pick. Ends up on these Lions. And dude scores like a touchdown every 8 plays or something like that. Some crazy stat. He's solid. Number 11. I'm gonna give this guy the Heart Award. His team got heart. This guy got heart. He don't got brain, he got heart. If he was in the Wizard of Oz, he'd be the Tin Man going for his heart. He don't got that brain though. He won a ship. I don't know how that happened. Manuel. He got Bajan, stud. Debo, stud, injury prone. Mike Evans, solid. He's gotta be old one of these years. Mike Evans gotta be old one of these years. Can't have 1,000 yards every damn year. His wild card is an old dude. Got traded with the Texans. Stephon Diggs. That's his wild card. I don't know. If Diggs is that dude, it's gonna be a tough team to beat. Debo, Diggs, Evans. Yeah, that's a tough. He's got DJ Moore on the bench and Jackson Smith and Jibba. He's got good receivers. Too many receivers. He did smart. He got Brian Robinson Jr. and he got Algiers the handcuff. So Bajan goes down. He's got his backup. Algiers pretty solid. So he's gonna have a solid team. It's just, I don't know. We'll see. Number 12. And this is the champ. I don't know how the champ came in at 12. Forgot to draft a defense. Man, Robert was over there in the corner shook, and he's the most sober dude there. Come on, Robert. The champ, not even drafting defense. You draft too many receivers. Dog, come on. You got very underrated lineup. I don't think you should be 12.
Oh, hell no, man.
You're thin after your starters, but you're gonna compete. You're gonna compete this year. Every year you do. Murray, Kyler Murray's a quarterback. Should bounce back. Should be a stud this year. Barkley, Saquon, new spot. ETN, I love the ETN pick. Pairing him with Murray is, the Joe Mixon, man, old. CJ Stroud be throwing that ball, man. I don't know how many touches he's gonna get in the red zone, especially. CJ Stroud likes to throw like 7-yard touchdowns all day long, so it's gonna be rough for Mixon. The receivers, Drake London. You named your little team after him. He might be good. USC, them Trojans. And you got Pickens. Both those guys, man, got a lot of upside. This might be their year. Can they show up week to week, though? That's going to be your thing. Like, those guys are always up and down. You need to be consistent. I don't know how many trades that you're going to do with Brock. And you'll probably take Brock's every best guy. I don't know. So, we'll see, man. Number 12, my pick to win it all this year. If he does not trade his whole fucking team away, and he's already throwing trades, Brock, it's you. I'm picking you to win it this year. If you don't trade it, if you trade everybody, you're fucked. So that's it. You better go hard.